Hello, my name's Frances Barb and I'm the course coordinator of WAAPA's Bachelor of Performing Arts course. We're so thrilled that you're considering applying for the BPA Performance Making, and I'm here today just to tell you a little bit about the audition process for BPA. The first thing you should do is go to the WAAPA website and choose a monologue. There'll be a range of classical and contemporary, and we suggest for BPA that you choose a contemporary monologue. Choose one that gets you excited, that you connect with, and then you'll need to record that monologue and upload it to a platform like Vimeo or YouTube. You'll need the link to paste into your application online. If you're auditioning for the Bachelor of Performing Arts, your audition will have two videos. One, the monologue, and I hope that you've looked at the How to Do Your Best WAAPA monologue video that's available on the WAAPA website. And the second component is a talk to camera. In this video, you can and should talk directly to your camera. Imagine that you're sitting across a table from us. We'd like you to talk about three things. First, why you're interested in the Bachelor of Performing Arts Performance Making course. What attracts you to the course? Second is what you imagine yourself doing after graduation. What do you want to be in the future, and how is this course going to help you to fulfill your ambitions? And thirdly, tell us about a performance that you really enjoyed. Tell us about a performance that inspired you in some way. And please draw out one moment of that video in particular. It might be the opening, it might be a moment where the set changed. So we're just looking to get a sense of your aesthetic and your taste as an artist. We're really looking forward to seeing your audition. Good luck.
Hello everyone, my name is Glenda Linscott and I'm the Head of Acting at WAAPA.
Hello, my name is Tom Heath and I'm the Head of the Diploma of Acting here at WAAPA.
And we're going to give you some hints and tips about how to create a really good online audition. And this is for if you're going to audition for the acting program, or the Bachelor of Performing Arts, or the Bachelor of Music Theatre, or in fact the Diploma of Theatre.
A little bit later on we'll be joined by some students who will demonstrate for us the warm-up and the performance process.
So before you perform your piece, we recommend that you do a warm-up. It's really important to get your body going.
Begin with a vocal warm-up. If you don't know a vocal warm-up, have a look on the internet, it's full of them. But you can do simple things like humming, breathing, anything to warm up the voice.
And warm up the body too, so you can do some yoga stretches, or do a jog around the block, or put on your favourite music and dance along to it. So you've got your body and energy going.
Remember as well to have fun with this. Although your content might be serious and heavy, it's really important for us to see that you're enjoying the process.
And we totally acknowledge that it's going to be weird to perform in your lounge room or your bedroom, but just remember that we're going to really enjoy your performance. So trust that, relax and enjoy performing. People often ask us what it is that we're looking for in applicants. Well, we want somebody who's passionate about acting, obviously, and someone who's curious and interested and hungry and a natural storyteller, somebody who's very comfortable in their own skin and has a huge imagination. While you're performing, there are 4 things that we actually look out for.
The first is text. Do you understand what it is you're saying? Do you know the words of the text? And show us the world that you see in the words of the text.
And then the next thing we look for is the vocal response. Like, are you actually saying what you mean? Is your voice responding to the ideas and the emotion of the character?
Another important element for us is the body. Does the body communicate story? Are you physically able to move and have a freedom and a fluency about you?
But the most important thing is the imagination. We're actually looking for people who can be transformed by a word or a thought or an idea or a transaction that the character is going through. Because if you are inspired to do that and you can feel transported by something, then we go, there's somebody we can train. But please remember, we're not looking for the perfect performance. We're just looking for your natural, hungry response, a truthful response to the story that you're telling. So we're going to show you now some tips and hints about how to create the perfect video audition. And to help us, we've invited some of our wonderful students. So we have second year active students, Tim and Angelica, and third year Bachelor of Performing Arts students, Grace. Here's some tips for setting up the room to record your audition. If you're using a laptop, place it a short distance from you so that we can see you in full length, but also so that the microphone can pick up your voice. Try to elevate the laptop so that the camera lens is as high as your eyes. If you're using a smartphone, make sure that you are angling it so that it's landscape, not portrait. Consider the background noise. Try to find somewhere quiet so that you can give your performance, and try not to look down the barrel of the camera. Consider your eye line. It's really good if you have a friend that you can place slightly beside the camera lens, that you can play your performance to. Introduce yourself, give your name, where you're from, your age, and what piece you're doing.
My name is Angelica Lockyer. I'm 21 and I'm from Port Hedland. I am playing Marsha from Three Sisters.
So do one monologue where you're standing and we can see your full body length.
To thy law my services are bound. Wherefore should I stand in a plague of custom and permit the curiosity of nations to deprive me?
And do the other monologue in close-up. You can be either standing or sitting.
In bits, in pieces, in snatches, as I do. And then you lose them. You start to toughen up.
If you're auditioning for the Bachelor of Performing Arts, your audition will have 2 videos. One, the monologue, and the second component is a talk to camera. Here's a demonstration by one of our BPA students, Grace.
Hi, my name's Grace Chow. I'm 20. I'm an Asian Australian performer, writer and performance maker. I come from the lands of the Noongar people in WA. The reason that I'm really interested in BPA is because it offers a multiplicity of skills across a lot of artistic disciplines, and I'm interested in writing, directing, performing, the whole shebang. A moment that really inspired me in a work. The work was called The Year I Was Born, and it came to Perth Festival in 2017. And I think it was just the overall experience of the breadth of emotion that we all shared in that room that night, from these 11 performers who came all the way from Argentina. And I just remember it being like, you know, their hearts were out like a sirloin steak, and we just shared that moment together, and it was really great. After BPA, I would love to contribute to the performing arts ecology in making work like that is honest and raw and asks really hard questions.
So, a final few tips to remember. Record your audition a couple of times.
Try not to be too critical of yourself when you rewatch it.
Just make sure they can see and hear you.
They just want to get to know you. You'll be going to WAAPA to train. You don't have to be perfect. Have fun.
Once you're happy with the monologue and selected it, upload it to YouTube or Vimeo and include that link in your application.
So we hope you found this video helpful. Good luck with your performance, and we really look forward to seeing your audition.